Alright guys, another tutorial through today. We're going to go through, we'll do both of these together just because they're a similar setup position and they work very similar muscles. We're going to do incline, Y raise and L raise. So first we're going to go through Y raise, which is a movement for building strength in the smaller muscles in and around the shoulder blades. But this Y raise is going to work through lower traps, and rotator cuffs. Yeah, so Daniel's going to set herself up in a Y raise position, which is going to be inclined. Just shift up a little bit higher on your sternum. Awesome. Make sure we want ground connection on the floor. We're going to keep elbows locked as we do this movement, pulling your shoulder blades back and down, locking in, and then she's going to pull up the plates in a Y shape. So yeah, that's probably a little bit high, so we're going to pull that back into a Y position, up in there, and the whole time you're trying to pull away and reach away, squeezing through the lower traps, and we're going to build a lot of strength in this overhead position and build those smaller muscles. As she's done, she's going to come down under control, back in, and then same thing away. She's going to reach away, and we're going to hold for 5 seconds again, keeping the elbows locked, staying in a Y shape, not going into too much of a H or a W, help improve mobility in the shoulder. So what you're aiming for on the Y raise, you can relax, is about 3 sets of 5 reps, holding for 5 seconds at the top. All right, so what we're going to do now, we're going to go straight into the L raise, which is a very similar movement, but this is going to work by strengthening the muscles in the rotator cuff. So what she's going to do, setup position is the same. We're going to pull out to the side and pull the elbows back into this L position. And we're going to go to external rotation, nice and slowly, rotating through the shoulder joint, holding for 2 seconds at this position. Everything's nice and tight. Going down into internal rotation, keep the wrist nice and straight, and then finding this position where you're going to feel some tension or restriction in the shoulder and trying to push against it. So that's going to open out the shoulder joint, improve mobility. When you're done, we're going to go back down, relax, so that's 1 rep. Then she's going to repeat into the 2nd rep, yeah? So elbows come back, keeping the shoulder blades pull back and down, into external rotation, hold for 2, slowly into internal rotation, holding for 2 again, and then pop it down. So this exercise is really good, as I said before, about building strength and endurance in the smaller muscles in and around the shoulder blade, the traps and the lower traps. And what it can help with is if you have shoulder pain, sometimes in the top of the shoulder from overhead stuff or bench pressing, this can help improve that mobility and get those smaller muscles working and doing the job that they need to do.